So pretty much the whole entire marijuana industry is down today, which is fairly interesting. But yeah, every single stock is down 4 to 5%, and there's a lesson to be learned from this. But they're down 4 to 5% just today, and they were down 4 or 5% yesterday. So pretty much every single grower has taken about a 10% loss in 2 days. So people are freaking out about that, obviously. And the news that sparked this was the Canadian government released a statement saying that they weren't going to rush legalization of marijuana. And the statement itself doesn't actually mean a lot. I mean, they're not going to release a statement saying that, oh, we are going to rush this, we're going to get it done really quickly and really, really unprofessionally. They're not going to, release a statement saying that they're going to do this. They're going to release a statement saying that they're going to do it right, and the statement itself doesn't mean much. But it just shows that a lot of people invested into this industry. They invested into this industry at ridiculous prices already. Well, I'm not going to use Aurora. Uh, let's take a look at Afrin. But if you're going to invest into a stock that's been up, almost 500% in a year, if you're going to invest at the peaks, there's a good chance that there's eventually going to be some major fall down because the stock can't really keep going up and up and up for quite a while without falling, and it's going to have to fall eventually. 5 or 10%, maybe 15%. And you have to deal with that. And a lot of people panicked whenever the stock fell 2 or 3%, which caused even more selling and even more selling and even more selling. The interesting thing, though, is that a lot of the pharmaceutical companies and the research companies are actually up, at least today. Some of these are down for the last 5 days, but today specifically, when all of these companies are down, the pharmaceutical companies are up, which is pretty cool. The money is going from these companies. People are selling these stocks and they're buying these stocks, and yeah, they're going up. So pretty interesting. But if you're invested in this industry, you have to wait a while. I mean, give it a year, give it 2 years, and then see what happens to it. You can't panic and sell off every time there's a little collapse or something happens. There are going to be collapses because it's pretty ridiculous to have a stock go up 400 or 500% in a year and not have any collapses. That almost never happens, and this stuff will happen. So there will be more bad news, there will be more good news. But overall, they should go up eventually. It might take a few years for them to go up. It might take a few years for them to start making a lot of money, like the money that these stocks are actually priced in at. But they should eventually get there. But you have to wait. You have to be prepared to wait. And right now is probably a good time to buy these stocks if you're interested, because they are, 10% down is pretty good. Whether or not they're going to keep falling more is a good question that I really don't know the answer to. I'm going to just keep watching them and see what happens. But yeah, we'll see what happens.